up, it's Dane. In this video I'm going to be telling you cardio for muscle gain and mass gain, right? So should you do cardio? Is it going to burn muscle? Here it is. So first of all, let me tell you some benefits of cardio and some cons, right? First of all, some benefits include like active recovery, basically faster recovery, calorie partitioning, what ones are there? Increase appetite even, or just appetite in general, because it can actually decrease the appetite depending on an individual. And there's, I think, about two more and many few other benefits about cardio, right? But those are the main three. So should you be doing cardio? Yes or no? Is fasted cardio, let me quickly get into this, just a short little topic. Is fasted cardio necessary for fat loss or not? My answer is no, not really. Research has shown, and the research is not really clear on this, like fasted cardio and non-fasted cardio, there's no really big deal. As long as you do the cardio, that should be good. Unless if you're a bodybuilder and you're going to step on a Mr. Olympia stage and you're watching this video, maybe you have to do fasted cardio for the 0.0001% difference, right? So anyway, that's a little short topic, but the reason being I do recommend cardio for some people is appetite, right? So if you're a skinny guy, if you just struggle to get the calories in, actually doing more cardio can maybe increase your appetite. However, on the other side, if some people even do cardio and it blunts the appetite, so you need to figure out which one is applying to you, right? So if you do an intense session of cardio, are you like wanting to eat a big piece of steak afterwards, or you just, the last thing you think about is food, right? So keep that in mind. If you're a skinny guy and you just want to eat so much after doing cardio, then I actually advise doing cardio for you. However, if you're the opposite and you want to gain mass and you're real skinny, then probably avoid cardio at all times, right? So just, you know, don't worry about your heart, just go and die and then lift weights. No, I'm joking, obviously. I'm using that metaphorically. But anyway, that's appetite. Number two is actually fat burning pathways, right? That's really, really important. Not many people realize this. Fat burning pathways, by doing cardio, say, and I'll tell you in a minute what cardio to do, but just by doing regular cardio, maybe 3 to 5 times a week. I'll probably suggest 3 times a week, depending on the frequency and the volume that you're training with. However, 3 times a week just seems to be a good baseline. It's good enough to activate those fat burning pathways, and that also means, remember, when you go back into a calorie deficit, the dieting phase, it's going to be easier to get that fat loss, get into that fat loss phase. So far we have appetite and we have, what did I just say? That's it, fat burning pathways. Number 3 is just conditioning, right? And this is basically, it says what's in the word, just keeping our heart healthy, not getting too tired when you just walk to your parents' house or something like this, or to the shop. Just keep your heart healthy, right? Why can't I speak today, man? So those are real important. So far I think I've got appetite, fat burning pathways, conditioning, and the last one I can think of is recovery, right? This is so important. Especially if you have an injury, right, you don't just want to lay in bed all day, you actually want to get some blood in there. So by doing low to moderate cardio, and there I'll just give you the tip, the cardio that you should do is low to moderate. However, there are some cases where you can do high intensity interval training, but I don't want to get too much into that. Just the typical cardio that I recommend is low to moderate. However, I digress once again, like I always do in my video. Where was I? I completely forgot where I was. Okay, so wow, I actually had to go back to the camera and try to look for the recording, but anyway, I couldn't be able to do that. I kind of remember that. I think it was active recovery. Anyway, this has never happened in the video, but it's quite funny anyway. So getting the blood into the muscle does improve recovery. I suggest maybe 20 to 30 minutes of cardio is good enough for active recovery. However, remember that most cardio is lower body dominance. So if you do have say like a slight injury, or you just want faster recovery in your upper body, maybe do something like a cross trainer, a rower, something like this that's more upper body dominant to increase your recovery. So those are basically the benefits of cardio, right? And just to summarize, like, not that I'm going to end the video now, but to summarize, should you really do cardio for gaining muscle? Yes, because the benefits do outweigh the cons. Now the cons is this. Again, appetite does jump into the cons, because like I said at the start of the video, if you're a skinny guy and you want to gain muscle, why on earth would you do cardio and your appetite gets blunted, if that's even a word? So yeah, it's that simple. Just don't do cardio if you really struggle to gain weight and eat, and it just makes you not want to eat anymore. So I don't want to get too much into that because I'll digress again. So step number 2 is calorie partitioning, and just having the calories in order to, how can we say, in the simplest terms, push it into the muscle, just to make it simple for you guys. So this basically means by say doing cardio, you burn 500 calories or say 1000 calories, and like I said, it's still linked into the hard gainer type. You struggle to get the calories in between your day. Not a lot of those calories are going to go into the muscle cells, right? It just doesn't make sense, because your body's obviously not going to be in a calorie surplus anymore if you're not eating enough and you're doing excessive cardio, right? So that's the simplest term, man. Do not do cardio if you really don't eat enough and you do excessive cardio. Then probably don't do cardio and have cardio blunts your appetite. Those are basically just the cons. So as you can see, there's like 4 or 5 benefits and there's like 2 cons. So again, I do recommend cardio when it comes to gaining mass. Now I think we're coming to the end of the video, because I'm just gonna like just keep chatting shit probably. So anyway, as always, if you enjoyed this really scruffy video, but anyway, I'm just gonna post this shit up anyway, because that's what I do. I like to roll with the flow. Subscribe down below, comment down below, let me know if you enjoyed this video where I forgot what I was talking about. Stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.